Storytelling is a part of the revolution. Art is a part of the revolution. I know people will have you thinking that if you're not marching out in the streets, that if you're not donating money, that if you're not starting nonprofits, that if you're not bailing people out of jail, that you don't matter, that you're not a part of the revolution. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. That's a lie. If you look in history and any revolution, the fact that we have relics from that revolution, the fact that we have art from that revolution is because an artist was a part of that, is because someone told their story, is because someone wrote a book about it. And these are the things that are important to the revolution as well. I know that everybody can't go out there and march. Especially during a pandemic, everybody can't go out there and march. Some people don't want to get arrested, and I don't want to villainize these people because everybody has to make educated decisions for themselves in their situation. If you have children at home that depend on you, it's probably not best to go out there and be okay, well, if I get arrested, I get arrested because you have nobody to take care of your kids. Every situation is different. And for the people that are out there protesting, wonderful, right? But I also want to encourage you who are just at home writing your stories, who are out there taking pictures, who are, teaching classes, who are teaching your kids at home, who are feeding your people, who are loving on your people, who are donating your time and energy and resources to your people. You are part of the revolution. And I know it's hard because we look back in history books and we don't see the regular everyday people, right? We don't see the community leaders necessarily. We see them when it's big, when the Black Panther Party, for example, we see them feeding their people. But there are people who have been feeding their community for years who might not ever be in history books. And that might be you. And that is okay. I just really wanted to come on and say this because this judgment of who is really a part of the revolution and who is not, it's tricky, right? Because on the one hand, yes, we do need the people out in the street marching and chanting and, demanding change. But we also need the people on the home front taking care of their kids, taking care of themselves. Because if you don't take care of yourself, what good is the revolution, right? What good is it? And a part of that revolution is rest. A part of that revolution is taking time for yourself and taking time to take care of yourself and to love on the people and to be mentally well. Because again, without all of that, what is the point? What is the point? But to my artists out there, you taking the pictures, you documenting what's happening, you just writing a book for someone to be able to escape the realities that we're facing today. You are a part of the revolution. You are important. You are important. And I don't want anyone to ever knock you and make you feel like you don't have any worth, because you do. To all my parents out there, to all my people just being, you are a part of the revolution. Play your part. It is okay. It is okay to just play your part. It's crazy because, again, like I mentioned, any revolution, we could look at the American Revolution, right? We can listen to the song, The Star-Spangled Banner. I mentioned this in a podcast I did. You can listen to The Star-Spangled Banner. Somebody had to write the accounts of what was happening. The rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, these were giving images to people who either weren't there, never saw it. And for us in the future to be like, oh, snap, this was violent. You know what I'm saying? This was a violent revolution that happened. And not saying that I agree with everything either, because I don't. But it took an artist to write that song. It took an artist to write those lyrics, to see with their own eyes and translate it into a piece of art. And if you're telling me that to a lot of people in America who's oh, it's a national anthem, you know what I'm saying? Clearly it means something to them. It took an artist to do that. And without artists, what would this world be? What would it be? The Harlem Renaissance. We can imagine what that is, what that was like, because people wrote about it. Because there are pictures. We could see people dressed to the nines, in Harlem. We can see that because someone took a picture. You know what I'm saying? So this idea of discounting artists and stuff like that, they're not important, is crazy. It doesn't make any sense. You have worth and you are a part of the revolution. Again, play your part. And your art doesn't even have to be about the revolution. It doesn't. Like I said, people need something to escape to. People need something when all this is over to read about. Even if you're documenting something else, even if you're storytelling with other things, how I'm dead set on having people share their stories, because I feel like everybody's story is important. We can all learn something from everybody's story. And so, yes, like I might not be out there interviewing protesters, you know what I'm saying? But like on the home front, I'm interviewing people who are in my community, who inspire me, who encourage me, and hopefully in turn, they will inspire other people. So play your part. That's all I have to say. You are a part of the revolution. Storytelling is a part of the revolution. Art is a part of the revolution. You being is a part of the revolution. You playing your part is a part of the revolution. Okay? So until next time, guys, talk to y'all later. Bye.